are there any bigger concerns?
Hi, thank you. Good morning, and thank you so much for having me here. So, I don't see any concerns when it comes to defense. While the sector is quiet because they are busy executing. If you see, the entire ecosystem is riding on a strong policy tailwinds and a record order pipeline in FY26, and that's quite reflected in your quarter one. While it has shown a mixed earnings in by large PSUs, but order books remains quite robust. Approvals have been, continuously being there and underpinning medium-term demand medium-term demand. In fact, valuations are a bit elevated versus historical averages, and the execution and export growth has been priced in. So, if you ask me, you will actually start looking at numbers. In fact, the sector should surprise you on the positive side from the third and fourth quarter onwards.
So that's interesting, Jyoti. Which companies do you think are best placed for this positive surprise? And I like the way you put it that they're quietly doing their work right now. It's the numbers that will show. Because when you look at Q1, there were more misses than hits.
Well, Q1, if you see for the entire industry, first half is always lumpy. There are a lot of certifications, approvals and testings and trials which keep happening. If the climate is not right, or if you do it the right, the environment is not conducive. Many times the trials fail. So that is something we take as a part of the industry. But third and fourth quarter is where you actually start seeing deliveries. So if you ask me surprises, HAL would surprise me on a positive side. Data patterns will surprise you. In fact, data patterns will actually achieve the numbers that they've been saying. Bell will surprise you on the positive side because there's such huge order book, and there are already timelines fixed, so they will start delivering their numbers. Dynamics will do it. So in fact, most of your large PSU names will surprise you on the positive side in the third and fourth quarter.
Hmm. Jyoti, you guys turned constructive on defense at just the right time, right? So kudos to your team for turning bullish when the street wasn't necessary. So now my question is, do you reckon that is this even there might be some short-term gyrations, but with a 1-year view or a 2-year view, there is significant money to be made in a set of companies. What is your pecking order at Nirmal Bhav?
I mean, like, we keep releasing reports, we keep initiating coverage on the companies,
Yeah.
and you see whatever numbers we have given, they've actually delivered. Uh, in fact, it's I'm bullish on the entire industry. What people don't understand is, see, it's an entire ecosystem where every company is dependent. It's co-dependence which is working. So let's say, for example, you have LCA Mark One. It is not one company which is getting benefited. It's just not HAL. You will have HAL, LNT, Tata Advanced Material Systems. There will be so many other private companies. It is WEM Technologies. It's an entire ecosystem. So, for one platform, if you have 750 vendors and if LCA Mark 1 comes through, obviously the entire ecosystem gets benefited. So, if you ask me specific names, while it's already there on this thing, I am positive on the entire defense sector. Some will give you very good returns. Why? Because if you just look at the last 5 years track record, they have not delivered. So the companies that have not delivered in the last 5 years are actually due to delivering their promise in the next 2 years, and you will see that coming through. And those are the companies you should very keenly or keep a hawkish eye and track them, and you will see that you will make a lot of money in the next 2 years in those stocks.
Well, those are lines that everybody loves to hear. A lot of money in those stocks. Thanks a lot for that. Thanks for joining in today and giving